Hi guys, and welcome back to the show. Today I'm doing a review on a watch, a new GMT watch made by Imperial Watch Company, and it is called the Oceanguard. Before we do this, pour myself a glass of wine here for all you watch enthusiasts and for this young company who is definitely making some really cool looking watches. Cheers to all of you. Ooh, oh yeah. Quick wrist check. On my left hand, I have my trusty Explorer 114270. I wear this watch all the time. It's pretty much my daily, I guess if you want to call it that. And on my right hand, the loved by everybody, maybe not everybody, the SKX 007. Now, let's look at this gorgeous new watch. Imperial Watch Company. It's a relatively new company. 2022, they came out with their first watch. It is a company owned by a gentleman named Ben, and he's a watch guy, like me, like you. And he had a dream to make his own watch company. He was been around the watch community for a long time. He did a lot of mods and so forth, mods community. His first watch was called the Royal Guard. I had one for a little bit and it was amazing. And that was a dive watch. This is brand new GMT. What can I tell you about it? We can start with measurements. It's a small watch. I really like that. 38, 47, 20. It is a tall watch. 14. Has a lovely signed crown. That's pretty big. This is 7.5. Has an amazing domed crystal. It is sapphire and it has AR coating. Distortions, gorgeous. Movement, it's an NH34. I have this for about a week. It works really good. Here's again to Imperial Watch Company. I have not timed this watch, but I said it. I have not noticed any crazy gain or anything. It has, I believe, the same case as the Royal Guard. Oh, this is the Oceanguard GMT. Same case as the Royal Guard, I believe. Has a signed back, Oceanguard, Imperial Watch Company. Now this is a pre-production model, so it might not be exactly like this, but pretty close to this. Bracelet. It is, as you can see, a Jubilee 20 to 16. Really nice and milled. 2 keepers. It works really good actually. It is a little bit thicker, but it incorporates a lovely on-the-fly adjustment. All you have to do, open it and put it exactly what you want it to be. Once it's in, It's not going anywhere, except in more. That is an amazing design. I've never seen on-the-fly adjustments like this, except the glide lock. Submariner spent some time with that, and that was absolutely awesome. I don't know how many millimeters you get. I mean, I can kind of try to figure it out, but you get a good 5-7 millimeters, I believe. Awesome, awesome design. Let me put it on my wrist, show you what it looks like. And my Rolex has one of these. I will call this an extension, not really on the fly like that, with multiple adjustments. Now mine is not from Rolex. Rolex does make these, but they did not make it for my watch. My watch is almost 20 years old. This is from a company from England, Steel Reef. They make this. It's really, really nice, really helpful. My wrist swells a lot. I would say at least ½ an inch. Really hot, really cold. It swells. It's a pain in the ass. But with this thing, no problems. Let me show you what it looks like on my wrist. Can't get enough of opening and playing with this clasp. Really nice engraving also. Let me show you. There you go. My wrist is 6 3/4 and up to 7, and who knows how much when it swells up like crazy. But it looks really good on my wrist. I really like this. So let's say, oh man, this watch is so loose. This is horrible. Well, guess what, buddy boy? All you gotta do is adjust it a little bit, and then you don't have that problem anymore. Look at that. So much better. It is done very, very nice. Let me get back into the watch a little bit more. Clearly it has a GMT bezel, if I call it that. 22 hours on it. It is aluminum. It's two-toned. And it is bi-directional. I think the way a GMT should be, but others might have different opinions. You're not going diving with this, you're timing. So why not have it bi-directional? Other things about it, it has clearly a date. The date wheel it's really vintage. It has red and black. The 6, it's really nice. Vintage looking. GMT hand moves freely. I've been timing Romanian time, which is 7 hours ahead, so that's what I've been timing with this. It's a beautiful, beautiful new watch. Second hand, beautiful lollipop that hits exactly on the indices. Minute hand hits exactly on the triangle. Now there's another watch that kind of has this design. Eberhard. Even the logo of Imperial, it's angled, same. The minute hand, that triangle, they had some sort of design like this, but I think it was for the hour hand. Now this is for the minute, and it hits that marker triangle. So nice. It's so cool looking. I really like that. It is a beautiful new watch. Now these are not yet available at the time. the time I'm making this video, this watch is not even released, even on their website. I think these will be available for sale April, beginning of April, and they will start at $499. That is a steal for this watch. For a GMT with this kind of adjustment, what more do you want? Different colors. He will have obviously a Pepsi. There's another color combination with a black dial like this. Mine, this one, not mine. He sent me this to the review. And then there's a Pepsi with a white dial. Man, that looks so good. Here's the Ben, an Imperial Watch Company. Makes me really happy to see a watch guy start his own company and do good and bring new models. His first watch, Royal Guard, he's done so much with it. He had so many different bezels and such cool looking watches. Amazing, beautiful pieces. Now this for now will only have 4 options of the bezel. In time, who knows, might be more. Lume BGW9, and it looks amazing. I don't have stuff to charge it here with, so I'm not going to do the Lume for you, but I'm really into these vintage inspiration watches. I have my favorite diver at the moment. It is my Laurier Neptune version 1. Now this piece, I am in love with it for since I got it, I think August. I haven't even done a video, but I've done so many Laurier videos. Probably Laurier is sick of me by now. This is done also in vintage. You can see Rolex. You can see Omega, old Seamasters. You can see Brilling Super Oceans in the bezel. Inspiration. Watches get inspired. I don't really say anything bad about people that do watches and they inspire by the watches. Now, a full one-on-one copy, that's totally different. I can't say I like that, but this doesn't look like the Eberhard watch. GMT, I don't even think they had a GMT that looked like this. Any event, that's all I got. Let me know what you think about this watch in the comments. You like this, you don't. What don't you like? Now this is pre-production. It is 200 meters. It is not marked yet. There will most likely be something on the case back. 200 meters. Screw down crown. Sign really nice. Nice engraving on the clasp. I'll show you the clasp again one more time. This adjustment. This is amazing. I wish all watches had something like this. Negatives. I can't say I found any negatives with this watch. Nothing's really out of line. Everything matches. Everything is where it should be. The integration in the watch, it is just flawless. It's perfection. Obviously nothing's hollow here. Everything is solid links. It does have pins for this, which I like that. You mean you only set that once and that's it. Negative, only one, and that's just me. It's the thickness of a clasp like this and the length. I like thin clasps. The Rolex clasp, the Laurier clasp, they're thin, and that, I really like that. But you can't really get around this kind of design and make a very thin clasp. You have to incorporate this somewhere. So I'm not bashing Ben for the design. You have to put it somewhere. You can't go much thinner than this. Length, obviously you have to have the length to be able to do the extension, right? So that's it. I have not found anything wrong with this watch. Nothing really that jumped up, you know, in my week I spent with this. I wore this a lot. It's a very, puts a big smile on your face when you look at this watch. You know, compared to my typical black dials, like my buddy in California, Eric says, "Wait, you got another watch? Is it black?" You know, because I have a lot of black watches. Anyway, that's all I got. If you have any questions, I will put a link to Imperial Watch Company in the description. And by all means, go check it out. Sign up for the newsletter, get information on it if you're interested in anything like this. And that's all I have for today. If you lasted this long, thank you for your time. I'll give you one more quick wrist roll of the Explorer. What a gorgeous watch. Here's to all of you. Wish you a good day. I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.